Hey everybody, welcome back to another weekly dividend portfolio update. This will be episode 7 in the series. Now this week the Canadian markets were closed on Monday due to Thanksgiving, and because this portfolio only contains Canadian holdings, this week will just be based on the 4 business days the TSX was open. That being said, although there was only 4 days, it was my best week yet since I started this series. We'll first look at my Wealthsimple trade portfolio, where I was up $265.71, or just below 2% for the week, giving me a portfolio value of $14,458.09. Now I didn't add any money this week or make any new purchases. As you can see, I'm sitting on about $190 in cash, which will be used if I see any good buying opportunities in the near future. Up next we have my Q-Trade portfolio, where I was up on the week $205.16, or 1.62%. giving me a portfolio value of $12,860.06. Now I'm pretty sure since I started this series, this is the first time my Q-Trade portfolio has underperformed against my Wealthsimple trade portfolio, which isn't surprising as this portfolio is not very diversified. Almost half of my Q-Trade portfolio is in the financial sector, as I hold TD and Scotiabank, so depending on how they perform, it could make a big impact overall. If we combine both portfolios together, I was up a total of $497.61, or 1.86% this week, giving me a total combined portfolio value of $27,318.15. All in all, I would say it was a pretty good week, but my portfolio is not unique that it was up this week, as the major indexes also did well, which we will look at now. When we take a look at the S&P 500 performance this week, we can see that it was up just below 2%. Keep in mind the US markets were open on Monday, unlike the Canadian markets, so this includes the full 5 days of trading. My total portfolio was pretty close with the S&P 500 performance, as I was only off by 0.1%, so no complaints there. If we take a look at the S&P TSX performance this week, it was actually up higher with a 2.24% increase. Now this chart does include last Friday, as Monday trading was closed, but you can see that last Friday not much happened when you compare it to later in the week. The TSX was helped out again by rising oil prices, as oil companies can have a big impact on the TSX overall. We will now look at the dividends I received this week, and I'm happy to say I received quite a few with a total of 11 dividends received. I'll try to go through them fast so this doesn't take up too much time. First up was ticker HDIV, which is a leverage covered call ETF, who paid me 82 cents on October 13th. The rest of the dividends were all paid out on October 15th. We had True North Commercial REIT, ticker TNT.UN, who paid me $1.34. Kiara Corp, ticker KEY, who paid me $2.40. Pembina Pipeline, ticker PPL, who paid me $1.26. Smart Center REIT, ticker SRU.UN, who paid me $3.85. The Northwest Company, ticker NWC, who paid me $3.70. Algonquin Power and Utilities, ticker AQN, who paid me $6.78. Sienna Senior Living, ticker SIA, who paid me $3.20. First Capital REIT, ticker FCR.UN, who paid me 40 cents. And Choice Properties REIT, ticker CHP.UN, who paid me 49 cents. Lastly, in my Q-Trade portfolio, we had Bell, ticker BCE, who paid me $28. Therefore, in this week alone, I received $52.24 in dividends, bringing my dividends for the month of October to $80.49, and it marks the halfway point of the month. Now, if we look at all the holdings I own, out of the 35 dividend holdings I have, 31 of them were positive this week, with the other 4 being in the red. Almost a perfect week, but I'm not sure we will ever see a week with all 35 holdings being in the green. Because there was only 4 negative stocks this week, we will start off by looking at my worst 3 performing stocks. First up is First Capital REIT, ticker FCR.UN, which was down 0.38% this week, and I can't really complain as this is a very minimal change. Next up was Suncor, ticker SU, who was down 0.48% this week. Now this was surprising to me considering the rise in oil prices, but Suncor has done very well over the last few months. And my biggest loser this week was Restaurant Brands, ticker QSR, who was down 1.62%. Because this company operates fast food chains, COVID has really slowed their growth. and hopefully this will change as things continue to reopen and more people go back to workspaces. Let's now look at my best performing stocks of the week. First up is CNS Senior Living, ticker SIA, who was up just over 4% this week. Next up was TransAlta Renewables, ticker RWN, who was up 4.11% this week. And this is a great stock to own if you believe in renewable energies and want to have a monthly dividend payer. And that brings us to my biggest winner this week, which was Canadian Natural Resources, ticker CNQ, who was up 4.86%. This company has thrived off of rising oil prices, and this is why they have been on my best winner list for at least 4 weeks in a row. However, given how high oil prices currently are, I'm not sure how much more they can go up, which will directly affect companies like CNQ. As mentioned earlier in the video, I am sitting on around $190 in cash inside my Wealthsimple trade portfolio, and will look to add to some of my positions in the near future. I just want to see if this volatility continues in the markets, as it may mean I could have a better buying opportunity if things drop again. And that is my portfolio update for the week. Happy to say this was my best week so far in the series in terms of performance. I'm also excited to see the amount of dividends I've received so far in the month, and look forward to see if October will be my best month yet. Let me know in the comments below how your portfolio did this week, and are there any dividend stocks you are currently buying?